Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. How are you doing today on this Wednesday, January 8th, 2025? I got to get used to that. 2025. It's so good to be with you. It is What's New Wednesday that you're watching here on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, if you're listening to this on the podcast, it's Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. Who do I have joining with me today? It looks like Susie from Arlington, Virginia. Hello, Susie. And hi, Sherry from Mid-East Ohio. Good morning, Hope from Sherwood, Oregon, and Priscilla from Texas. Hi, Pam from Illinois and Sue from Wisconsin. We've got, let's see, Patricia from Mesa, Arizona, Eva from South Carolina, Linda from Interlochen, Florida, Delta, let's see, from Traverse City, Michigan, Anne from Chile, New Mexico, Jacqueline from Chile, Georgia, and the list goes on. Oh my gosh, so good to be with you today. Lots of fun things to talk about. We're going to be talking about the new mystery quilt that you can participate in through exclusively through shops. We're going to be talking about some new Facebook groups. I'm going to have a special guest that you might recognize. So lots of fun stuff to talk about. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Let's start with, the announcement of 2 new Facebook groups. Now, I know many of you have been a part of the Kimberbellas and Fellas Facebook group for many, many years. That's not going away, but it does have a different name to it because we decided to combine our Me Time Facebook group with our Kimberbell Facebook group, and together they form a new group, otherwise known still as the Kimberbellas and Fellas, but this is what you're looking for. If you're not part of this group yet, we'd love for you to join. It's called Machine Embroidery by Kimberbell, otherwise known as the Kimberbellas and Fellas 2 group. So if you're already in the Kimberbellas and Fellas group, you're already there, but you're going to start seeing posts coming from Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell. You might be thinking, wait a minute, where's the Fellas and Fellas? Same place, same theme, same place. You'll come to expect all the things, but we're going to welcome in with open arms all of the people from Me Time and share the love over there for all things machine embroidery. So excited about that. So join us over there. It's a private Facebook group, but just let us know you want to join and we'll let you in, okay? Next, we have another Facebook group that we've separated off from machine embroidery to really hone in and focus on our new love, in addition to machine embroidery. And of course, that's punch needle. So there is another new Facebook group to talk about, chat about, share about, learn about all things punch needle. And if you're interested in that, we'd love to have you join. It's called Punch Needle Embroidery by Kimberbell. And that's the one that you're going to be looking for there. Okay. So join us in both places. We'd love to have you. And it's just so fun to share all the things that we enjoy doing, whether it's by machine or by hand or all the things. We'd love to have you in both places. Have you signed up yet for Punch Needle by Kimberbell yet over on the on Facebook? We're going to have a whole lot of fun over there. We're going to call it otherwise known as the Punch Bunch, right? The Punch Bunch. And we have a lot more coming your way in that realm as well. So very, very excited about all of it. It's all good stuff in 2025. All right. Yeah, Lisa says, I can't wait for the new designs coming out from Punch Needle next week. Yes, next week it is for Valentines. And oh my gosh, they're pretty stinking cute, as I say. All right. Yeah, Karen, if you've already joined, you're good to go. Just stay right where you're at. No problem at all. But if you haven't yet, go over and sign up. We'll do all kinds of fun stuff in both groups. We'd love to have you join us. And a big shout out, big welcome to our friends over in Me-Time, who's also going to be part of the Machine Embroidery by Kimberbell group. Got it? Oh, lots of things to think about with that. All right. We also have a new deal of the week this week. I forgot to grab a picture of it, but it is a yellow pinstripe apron. So if you're looking to have some kind of perfect canvas, if you will, for putting machine embroidery designs onto it, the yellow pinstripe apron is on sale this week over at kimberbell.com as our deal of the week. Boy, I know you guys, we're going to be talking about this a little bit later, but we've been seeing pictures pop up of the new floral design that's part of the mystery quilt. I think that would be so darn cute on one of those yellow pinstripe aprons, don't you think? Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, what else do we have? We have some new background quilting, and you guys, my bad. I forgot to talk about the new background quilting last week. So we've got a few to talk about today, including one that came out December 25th. But that was Christmas, so you can give me a break there, right? But I did want to mention it because it's really cute, and it's great for any time of the year. I love those kind of evergreen type of designs too. You can use on just about anything. This is one of them. It's a large scale design, and it's for block by block quilting. Okay. Whew. And we're calling it Fan 1. And you can see why. Fan 1, there it is. Yeah, it kind of looks like clamshells there, but it just fills in an area so well, wouldn't it? And so it works really well for the block by block quilting method. So that came out on Christmas. Let's fast forward now, or maybe rewind in that sense, to last week's new one. And this is another, it's an all over design. It's the large scale background quilting, and it's perfect for this time of the year with Valentines coming up. But also, I mean, gosh, anything that you want to just throw in a little extra love in. How about this heart? Right there. Just nice, simple, not too dense. But with it being a large scale background quilting design, you're going to have that quilt done lickety split with something like that, don't you think? I think that'd be really cute, like on a baby quilt too. And remember last week what I told you? That I'm going to be a grandma? You better believe I'm going to be using that design on a new quilt. Super excited about that. Okay, so that is also available now. And then we've kind of heard that you like the large scale background quilting designs. Am I right? Yeah, lots of you are just singing the praises of the large scale design. Now, don't forget, large scale designs can still be done with smaller hoops. And that's because of how this is digitized at Kimberbell. Our digitizers are awesome. So just because I say large scale doesn't mean that you can't do it with a smaller hoop like a 5x7. You absolutely can. What large scale is meaning is that it's like less dense, it stitches a lot faster, and it truly looks like you took it to a long armor to finish it, which is really kind of cool, right? So you're loving the large scale. We're gonna give you more. This one this week is Pebbles. Pebbles. Oh my gosh, I love that. Pebble quilting. This is on a yellow fabric because it means it's for the block by block design. Okay, a block by block design. That means you're not going to have to line anything up with those rocks to match. It's just used for block by block quilting. But if you want to have block by block quilting and clear blue tiles quilting, look at this all over background quilting design in large scale, new this week, and it's a floral design. Isn't that beautiful? Again, less dense, just really nice and dainty looking, and can be used for just about anything. What do you think of that? Yeah, this is really fun. Okay, someone asked a good question and it just flew by me. Yes, Cindy. She says, does the yellow background on the fan design mean something special like the blue for clear blue tiles? Yes, it does. I'm glad you asked, Cindy. Again, that means, let me show you here once again. If it's on yellow, it means it's not going to work well for clear blue tiles. It's going to work really well for block by block quilting, which remember block by block quilting is you're doing smaller blocks and then you're sewing those blocks together, right? Kind of more like our featured quilts that we do over the years. In fact, I've got one right here from last week that's still sitting here. But it's more like something like this. See how the background quilting differs from this block to then say this block? Yeah, so that's block by block. If it's on yellow, it's going to be perfect for block by block. But if it's on that dark navy blue, like this one or this one, that means it's going to be perfect for both block by block and clear blue tiles, okay, and all over quilting design. I hope that helps make that make sense, Cindy. Great question. Okay, so all four of those brand spanking new over at kimberbell.com. Of course, if your shop has an affiliate link to any of our background quilting designs, click through that. They absolutely will love that as well. And check them all out over at kimberbell.com. Kind of fun. Denise says, ooh, the floral one is beautiful. I totally agree, Denise. It really is. And boy, I love when I can look at a design that I can use for just about anything. That one fits the bill, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, so that is brand new. And now with, holidays coming up rapidly. My gosh, you get done with Christmas and now all of a sudden you got Valentines, you got St. Patrick's Day, you got all the things, right? So I thought, you know what, let's give you a little bit more heads up on an oldie but a goodie that I think would be great to have for right now as you prepare for St. Patrick's Day. Yes, in just a couple months, St. Patrick's Day is around the corner. And so if you haven't done this design yet, let me bring it up. I invite you to do that because, oh my gosh, you're going to love it. And it has been a hit over the years and it's not too late to get it. So did anyone do right here the Luck of the Gnome bench pillow? The Luck of the Gnome. Oh my gosh, this is so darn cute, you guys. It's a bench pillow. It could be a table runner. It could be a wall hanging, and it could just be stinking cute, darling designs for St. Patrick's Day. Individually, put on a tea towel, put on a yellow pinstripe apron, you name it. Let's take a closer look at what this pillow looks like. How cute is that? Okay, one of my favorite things about this pillow is the little knobby knees here hanging down from our little leprechaun right there. Isn't he so cute? Those little legs are just kill me. They dangle and they are just too cute. Let's take a look at some more up close images of this. Again, it's called Luck of the Gnome. It's available wherever Kimberbell products are sold, whether that's in stores or online or at Kimberbell. You can find them in all the places. This is an oldie but a goodie. So there you have it. Some really cute things. Hey, do you see that little flying geese? Let's see, right there, right there. Yes, flying geese border block. That is actually done on the embroidery machine in the hoop, which is kind of fun. I love this one. This is the little leprechaun hat, of course, with some clovers and little 4-leaf clovers and shamrocks and such sticking out of there. It's got a cute little bee button added to it. Just too darn cute, right? Here's another little leprechaun gnome sitting there with his little legs hanging out. Too cute. If you're looking for this, this is what it looks like. Luck of the Gnome bench pillow. How many of you guys did that? Anyone? Ellen. She says, have that and still need to make it. Yeah. See, isn't this great that you can be reminded of the oldies and goodies at Kimberbell? Oh my gosh. Absolutely. So you might be like, oh yes, I do have that. Time to get that out, guys, because we've got St. Patrick's Day just in a few months away, right? Yeah, people are loving the knees. I know, me too. Me too. Oh, I like that, Carol. She says that she made that into a wall quilt and it is oh so cute. She puts it up every year in March. I love that, Carol. I love that. Okay, guys. Well, a couple things going on. So excited to announce a fun little thing that's going to be happening here. So that whole St. Patrick's Day pillow just kind of leads in, like it's a really good segue. Stay with me here. A really good segue into something that I am so excited about coming this September. And to help me announce that, I'm going to bring on someone that just may look a little bit like me. Can you believe that? There's two of me out there? Oh, yes. There's two of me out there. If you haven't met Kris yet, I'm going to bring her on because, yes, she is my identical twin sister. Hi, Kris.
Hey!
How are you doing?
Good.
Is anyone like rubbing their eyes and going, whoa, wait a minute. Who is that? I didn't know there was two of you, right?
I just want to know, Kim, if you have any giveaways you're doing today.
If I have giveaways? Yes, of course I have giveaways.
Well, how many are you going to do?
One.
I think you should do two.
You guys, you know how she is. This seriously, Kris, every single time. This is the second time you've been on, and I swear, she just like ups it up. You don't even know what the giveaway is. It's kind of a big one. So now I have to give two of them away?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you're going to have to wait till the end to find out what it is.
Okay. I can't wait.
Okay. Kris is too. You guys are going to be happy she was on today because having two of these is going to be pretty awesome. Yeah. Ellen says, you've got the right idea. All right. Well, yes. Kris, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm nervous. Yeah. Just because I'm just so excited to share this next announcement.
Yeah. Well, it's something that we both have an opportunity to do in September, and we want to bring a whole lot of people along for the ride with us, right?
Oh, yeah. Although spots are very limited.
Yes, spots are limited. So are you ready to hear where we're going to go? Kris and I are heading out across the world to someplace really cool. Remember, I said the St. Patrick's Day pillow. I'm sporting the green. Where do you think we're going, guys? We're going to
Ireland.
Oh my gosh. We're going to Ireland for like the creative excursion of a lifetime, right, Kris?
Yep.
Yeah. And you and I got asked to head this trip. We've never been there.
No.
But it's a good thing we've got some people that have been that know what they're doing, right? And know where we're going and all the things. We'll give you all the details here in a minute. But before we do, would you like to go on this Ireland trip with us? You can. You absolutely can. Now, this is not the giveaway. I'm gonna put it out there right now so I don't disappoint anyone. But if Ireland has been on your bucket list and you're thinking, well, now would be a perfect time to go, right? And join Kim and Kris for it.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty awesome to have you there. We'd love to have, all y'all come, but there are limited spots. So with that being said, let's take a look at a little video put together on what we are doing in Ireland. All the things, right, Kris?
Yes.
Okay, let's take a look. Hey, Kris, guess what's happening this September?
Pumpkin pie season?
Nope, something way better. We're inviting women from all over to join us on the ultimate quilting and sightseeing tour through Ireland, September 6th through the 14th. That's right, ladies, imagine this. Round-trip airfare from New York City to Dublin, first-class hotels in Galway, Killarney, and Dublin, plus Irish breakfast daily, and a farewell dinner that'll knock your socks off. And how about some sightseeing? It's going to be so dreamy. We're going to visit the Cliffs of Moher, tour the Connemara region, and take a scenic drive through the Dingle Peninsula. And don't forget shopping at the Blarney Woolen Mills, kissing the Blarney Stone, and an exclusive quilt-themed project as a way to remember this unique experience with us. But there's so much more.
Yes, there is. We've got stops at the Avoca Weaving Facility, Bunratty Castle, the Rock of Cashel, and more.
Oh, wow. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so early bird pricing ends January 31st, so don't wait. We're going to have a blast.
Absolutely. Come quilt, explore, and laugh with us in Ireland this September. Be sure to visit crafttours.com to book your spot today.
I can't believe we're doing this. I really can't believe we're doing this, Kris.
I know.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I'm so excited. You and I, we've never been there.
No.
Craft Tours invited us to lead this trip. They said, "Where would you like to go in the world?" I don't know.
Ireland sounds good. They told us what we would be doing in these places, right?
Yeah.
We said, okay, Ireland is it for sure. And we would love to have you join us. Now, we said, spots are limited. They're only taking the smallish group of people. And you can save some money right now by booking before the end of January. So check out the website. We put the link here. But Kris, with that being said, tell us a little bit about who Craft Tours is, kind of their experience in doing this, because it's a very well-known, reputable company with these kinds of trips. We wouldn't just go with anybody, right? No. And so tell us a little bit about that. And then as you talk about what we're going to be doing there, I'm going to show some pictures. How's that?
Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, someone had asked in the comments, is this for women only? Her husband would love to come, and absolutely, he's invited. In fact, Mike and Ryan will be with us too.
The Kimberbell, and Mike.
And they are a blast. So yes, so you don't feel like it's just women. Certainly men can come as well.
If you don't want to bring a man,
right?
No, you don't
too. But
make it a girls' trip, right?
Yes, exactly. So, but we are so excited. Craft Tours approached us a little while back, asking if we would be interested in doing this. We were so excited. I don't know, a lot of people think that Kim and I are exactly alike. Well, there's one thing that we're not alike in, and I am more of the, oh my gosh, I want to travel the world kind of person. And Kim is more of, I'd rather just stay home.
I'm a homebody.
Yeah. And that's totally fine. And that's why, sometimes I have to, come on, Kim, this would be so much fun.
The yin and the yang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so this is very exciting when they asked us to do this. Here's just some beautiful pictures. And I don't know about you, that's the Cliffs of Moher. I cannot wait to see that in person. That's absolutely amazing. And then we have, let's see, the Avoca Mill, which I'm very excited about because we're going to see kind of some behind the scenes of the yarns and the wools and how they, create those. I also
Irish sweaters are phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you've ever had an Irish sweater, it is quality. I can't wait to see that demonstration.
Exactly. I'm very excited about that too. And Jim was telling us that we may just be able to go see a quilt shop over there too. So that gets me excited, of course. Anyway, so that's
how long Craft Tours has been in business.
Craft Tours has been in business for over 30 years.
Yeah.
So they
this is their thing. They do this all over the world.
All over the world. In fact, so many different countries all around the world. And they bring along people who want to learn a little bit more about the culture, the history, so it's tons of sightseeing, but also we, as Kim and I, as the creators and of leading this trip, we will have an exclusive project, hands-on project that you could, obviously we don't have machines there, but it will be something that you can do on those bus rides, and be teaching a little bit while we're over there. It's just going to be amazing. And I trust the Craft Tours company. They're incredible. Again, they do this all the time. We're just so excited to be a part of it. Those landscapes that you're seeing are truly patchwork pieces of art right there. And the fact that, so you've got the Dingle Peninsula, and you have these areas that are so rich in history and tradition that, look at the castle right there. Unbelievable. These are the things that we just don't even, you just don't see this here in the United States. So and
for me, so you mentioned I'm more the homebody. Totally, you nailed it. I am. I get a little nervous going out of my comfort zone, right? So if I were to say, well, I think I want to go to Ireland, it's on my bucket list, I think I'll go. I would not even know the first thing to do or how to get, from one place to the next place to the next.
Craft Tours like all of that,
right? You just show up. We get to show up. You get to show up, and they take care of everything. It's awesome. And including the accommodations. I would not know where to stay.
I wouldn't know.
I'd be like, oh, is this in a good area, bad area?
It's they are telling us it's it's first class hotels. You're gonna get so everything that's included is your airfare getting from JFK. Now if you need to get to JFK, that's on your own, but from JFK to Ireland, that's included. All your hotels are included, the transportation is included, the tour guides, they're the ones who know all the ins and outs of the country. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. It's truly a trip of a lifetime. We feel so honored and grateful that we have an opportunity to lead this group. And I hate to tell you, but it is limited to 30 people.
30.
That's it. So, that's just, that's their limit on, and which is understandable. There's a lot you're going to be doing and a lot of places you're going to be going. Now they did tell us that there's not necessarily on this particular trip, there's not a lot of walking, which is nice for those of you who go, oh, I can't walk much. There'll be a little bit of walking, but nothing like a lot of sightseeing companies that have like lots and lots of walking. So there's lots of accommodations taken care of for you. We're going to see Crystal making
demonstration. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I know
these are things you would never just be able to do necessarily on your own, right? Craft Tours has provided these unique, once in a lifetime kinds of experiences that we just get to show up for.
Dara says, and they drive on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, exactly. So I'm so glad we don't have to worry about it.
We're gonna have a professional.
We just get to go in the luxury bus and just enjoy the scenery. Let somebody else do the driving.
Right.
So yeah, we're very, very excited. So if you're interested in going, check out the website. I think someone maybe on your team can put it up there in the notes, but in the comments. And again, I know we wish we could take everyone, but they do limit it to 30 people. So,
and just to reiterate, yes, spouses are absolutely invited.
Absolutely.
Or you just want to create like a girls trip, that's fine too. I'm sure we'll have plenty of both.
Yeah, and I was going to say that price is based off of double occupancy. So if you're going singly, it will be a little bit more because you'd have a single hotel room, but it is based on double occupancy.
Okay.
The price goes up by $500 at the end of January. So
Vicky, come with us. You and your hubby.
Yeah.
so fun to have you there.
Definitely. Yes.
But again, I know a group of ladies that are like, oh, we want to go. And so they're pulling together and just making it a girls trip. So either way, it's great, right? The fact that you can get all those things in one trip, it really is a trip of a lifetime. And it's a creative trip of a lifetime. Like Kris said, we're going to be going to these mills and seeing how they, do the weave the like sweaters and scarves and that kind of thing. We'll be doing like another creative trip to see how crystal is made and created. And then we'll be providing this hands-on project that has more of a kind of a quilt theme to it and a real remembrance of this trip to Ireland. Pretty darn cool, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we hope you'll join us September 6th through the 14th. And if you have other questions about it, you do need to contact Craft Tours. I would not call our customer service because it's being sponsored by Craft Tours. It's not through us.
They're the ones with all the deets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
anyway,
that's it.
Well, thanks, Kris, for joining me. So fun.
As far as I was just going to say, as far as dietary restrictions, I have no idea. Again, that's a Craft Tours question. So unfortunately, I do not have those answers, but
they will.
I'm sure they will have those answers. So.
Yeah, we have a link and it will give you more information there. It'll give you the itinerary of what we're doing. And it'll give you a phone number if you have more questions or want to just go ahead and reserve your spot before it's sold out.
Yeah, and hopefully if it goes well, we'll have a chance to do more in the future.
Where would you want to go next?
I don't know.
Okay.
Scotland? I don't know. Africa, a safari? I mean, possibilities are endless.
Sky's the limit, right? All right. Awesome. Remind us again.
All the details on the link too.
Okay. And the 3 cities we're going to?
Dublin, of course.
Yeah.
And then you've got Killarney and let's see.
The other one.
Oh, what was the other one? Galway.
Okay, Galway. Yeah. All right. So, people are saying Japan. That would be cool.
Japan would be awesome. I would love to go to Germany and go to the Christmas markets.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll
have to see.
That's why, Kim, you've got to be more willing to go outside your comfort zone.
I know. Are you in team? Are you Camp Kris or Camp Kim? Because
exactly. I see.
But I am excited. I really am.
It's too short not to see as much as you can.
To see the world, right?
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, we hope you'll join us. Hey, Kris, thanks. I know you're busy, so I appreciate you taking the time to be here.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone. See ya.
Woohoo! Who wants to go? Oh my gosh, we're so excited. I really am excited. But like she said, I'm sure a lot of you are feeling that way too. Yeah, Deb says Camp Kris. I know, Deb, because maybe you were a flight attendant in your former life, right? Deb, come with us. It'll be so much fun. So anyway, if you're like me though, we're going to get out of our comfort zone together and really have the trip of a lifetime, which can be so fun. Lisa says, I'm more Kim, but could be like Kris. Yeah. I'm determined to be more like my sister for sure. All right, everyone. I couldn't wait to share that with you. Hope you'll join us over there. And again, the link is in the notes. All right. Well, moving on. I skipped the show and tell for this portion of the show today because what we're going to be talking about is a little bit more into what people have been sharing on Facebook lately with their show and tells. And this is the brand new Kimberbell 2025 Mystery Quilt. How many of you guys are participating in the Mystery Quilt through your local quilt shop? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Lots of people are either doing it in store, in person at their local quilt shop, But the good news is it's not too late to join, because even if you don't have a quilt shop near you, you can absolutely still join virtually. Oh, lots of people in the comments saying, I am. Yeah, it is so much fun. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit more about that by doing a little bit of show and tell with Kimberbell. And now you can see the first portion of this mystery quilt coming together. All right, so lots of you have been posting your pictures, which has been so much fun for us to see. Keep posting them over on Machine Embroidery by Kimberbell. Remember, otherwise known as the Kimberbellas and Fellas. There's been lots of questions asked about it, and there's been lots of posts made about it. So let's chat about it for a minute, and I hope to be able to answer all your questions as well. So let's first look at some of the ones that you guys are working on right now. And by the way, you're going to see a lot of different fabrics being used. There is, a fabric colorway that we used that shops know about. And if they wanted to kit it in the exact same fabrics as we did, then many shops are doing that. But many shops are also saying, you know what, we're going to try our hand at kitting it with some different fabrics. And all of them are beautiful. So I wanted to show you these pictures so that you could see whether you do it in the Kimberbell fabrics or you do it in something else, it still can be so, so pretty. And I know a mystery is not for everyone, as we say often, I'm not sure if the mystery is for me. But I think after seeing these blocks, you're going to realize, okay, I think that could be something I'd be interested in. So it's called the Wallflower quilt. So you can imagine it's going to have a lot of flowers on it. And here's a look at some of yours. So this one comes from Leanne. She says she got her first blocks done for the mystery quilt. She doesn't have the embellishment kit yet, and she used her own fabric. So again, Leanne, this is a perfect example of using what you've got in your stash. And I think a lot of us have those stashes, right? And it still looks so, so beautiful. And she mentioned she doesn't have her embellishment kit yet, but that is available as well. And it comes in this really cute tote bag, zippered bag that you can keep all your mystery blocks in from month to month. And it also includes all the embellishments for the year as well. So thank you for sharing that one. This one here comes from Sandy. She says, January blocks are done. My goal on this project is to use as much of my scrap fabric as possible and to get each month's block done before the next month comes out. Well, you're already to a good start right there, right? So just so you guys know, this block, and let's take a closer look here at Sandy's block because it's just so cute. This block is actually the January block for this mystery, but you're probably seeing a lot of ladybug blocks too. So this ladybug block is something that is a free block for you. So contact your local quilt shop or the shop that you're going to do this with online and ask about the ladybug block, because that should have already been sent to you. And if it hasn't yet, maybe they just haven't put your name in yet to the system that makes it go into your Kimberbell library. Okay, so the ladybug block is a freebie. It is also part of the quilt. And as you can see here, you are making 2 of each block. All right. Let's take a look at another one. This one's by Dee. Hi, Dee, out there. I know she's on today. She says, finished my bonus and January Wallflower Mystery DDE blocks yesterday. Of course, DDE stands for Digital Dealer Exclusives. She says, I can't believe I'm up to date on the first day of the year. Now to keep it up. Love, love, love the background quilting. I'm not a big mystery fan, but I'm loving the look and feel of this mystery. Yes, Dee, you nailed it right there. Not a big fan of the mystery, but you can tell already that it's going to be one that you're going to enjoy, and that background quilting is also exclusive to this, and it's included in the design. So that's kind of fun. Let's look at this one. She says, I'm loving the dealer exclusives. I have all the months cut out. Your name is kind of covered for me on my screen. So I'm sorry I can't say your name, but December and January are done. She says, love, love, love the quilting. So yes, once again, the quilting is included, and you're going to love it even more as you see more of it come together. This one, I think it's from Patricia. I'm only seeing a little portion of your name. She says, ready for the February block using her own fabrics. Yeah, again, you can see how different they can all look, but still just be so, so beautiful, no matter what fabrics you're using. Here's another one. She says, I got December, I think this is from Deborah. I got December and January mystery quilt blocks finished. Yay. And Deborah, I love the background fabric you used for the flower block. It has kind of a wood grain feel. It's perfect for this. Good job. This one, let's see. Oh, this one I already showed. Okay. She was also using some of her scrap fabric. And this one comes from Kathy. So she says that she's also waiting for her embellishments to arrive. She says she's in love with it already. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am too. It's been so fun to see your guys' blocks already. This is from, I think, Karen. She says, finished my first blocks using my own fabrics, trying to lessen her stash. Yeah, I understand that. And aren't those beautiful fabrics that she used in her florals? This one, I think, comes from Mandy. She says she's using Liberty fabrics, and boy, are those gorgeous, Mandy. Thank you for sharing your blocks. This one's from Nancy, and she says she's done. She says she's not going to use the vinyl in this one, and that's okay. I mean, it still looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Here's a few more to get you excited. This one comes from, it looks like Teresa. She says, good way to start the new year. January block done. She's bound and determined to make this mystery her own garden using her own fabrics, and decided to do mirrored images for the blocks. Yeah, that's a great idea, Teresa. So the blocks, like I said, you're doing 2 of them, but hold on just a minute. Okay, you're doing 2 of them, but as you can see, she mirrored them on her embroidery machine, and that's fantastic. No problem with that. It's still going to look really, really good when it all comes together. And then this one, I think might be from Nancy. She says the January Wallflower block one almost done. She needs to do the second one. She bought the embellishment kit, and she's going to use her own fabrics in addition to the sparkly vinyl. And again, that sparkly vinyl is part of that embellishment kit. It looks fantastic there. So anyway, who is excited to get going on this? If you've already done the first January block, and maybe even the free ladybug block, let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, if you've been sitting on the fence wondering is this mystery for you, I would say 100% yes. Yes, we're not going to let you down with a mystery quilt, guys. Mystery quilts at Kimberbell aren't something that we just go, we'll just throw something together. Oh no, we're going to make it just over the top cute, and we're going to give you so much value for your money. So to answer some of your FAQs, your frequently asked questions, this might help some of you who are, again, sitting on the fence wondering if you should do it. Try it out. Try it out. Okay, so the question was, does it include the background quilting? And yes, 100% it does. In fact, it not only includes the background quilting for these blocks, as I mentioned earlier, they're exclusive, and you get all the sizes beyond just the block itself. So that's a huge value right there in and of itself, is that you're going to get the background quilting for that specific block, but then you're going to have all the files and all the sizes for anything else you want to make, which is pretty kind of cool, right? So yes, that is included. Question. The free ladybug block isn't in my library. Okay, so for that, you're going to want to contact the shop that you are getting your DDE from, this mystery quilt from, because what happens is that they're the ones that put in your name into the Kimberbell system so that it gets placed in your library. Okay, so some shops may have sent it to you already, and some shops might have just wanted to wait until they start their club for the year, and that's okay too. But if you're wondering where yours is, it's real simple. Just contact your shop and let them know. And then, of course, if they're thinking, well, I'm pretty sure I submitted that already, have them call our customer care team, and we're happy to help them out with that. Okay. Let's see. Question. I signed up with my quilt shop, but haven't received my January files yet. Again, that's one of those things you're just going to want to, pick up the phone, call your local quilt shop, and find out when they are doing this, because some might do it, say, come January 1st and the 1st of every month. And some might say, you know what, I'm going to wait until we have our official day of the club or the class, and that's absolutely okay too. Judy, yes, the ladybug is part of the quilt, so you're going to want to make sure and get that because it is part of it, but it's a free one, so you don't have to pay for that block. Okay, let's see, other questions you had. How many of each block do I need to make for the mystery quilt? You're going to be making 2 of each block. Again, is background quilting included? Yes, it is, and you get all the sizes, which is really cool. Question, this is a good one. My fabric kit looks different than the fabric someone else posted on the Bellas and Fellas Kimberbell page. Okay, yeah, it absolutely could. Each shop got to assemble their own kits. So like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we did give them a list of the fabrics that we used in the final mystery quilt, and some shops decided, yep, we're going to go with the exact fabrics that Kimberbell used. But it's absolutely okay for a shop to say, you know what, we've got some really pretty fabrics here that we think would look really good in this mystery, and we're going to, possibly coordinate it with the colors of these blocks, because again, the shops don't know what it looks like. I mean, they did if they went to Quilt Market, and they do if they called our office and we showed them through a secret way of showing them, not to let the mystery get out. But they may have put together their own kits, and that's absolutely okay. Or you may have bought just the designs from your shop and then said, you know what, I'm interested in pulling from my stash, like many people did today in those pictures. That, again, is absolutely okay. So all of the pictures are going to look maybe just a slightly little bit different, but in the end, it's going to look so pretty as your final Wallflower. That's the theme, the Wallflower quilt. It is a wall hanging, but I also want you to think, you know what I'm going to say? Think beyond the quilt, because I have a feeling that once you get these blocks done, you might look at them and go, you know what? I like it as a quilt, but maybe I want to do it as a table runner instead. Or maybe I want to put this into a bench pillow. Or maybe you're going to have, like, your mind is going to be exploding with ideas, I'm sure. And it's going to be fun as the year goes on to see what you guys start making with it. Maybe you don't want to get to the very end before you start making something out of it. So you're going to start making something out of it and then do those blocks again and again, because now you have the files, right? You might as well, so that you can end up doing the wall hanging. But then in the meantime, you might go, I'm really excited to do a table runner out of that, right? So lots of possibilities. Now, one of the things I thought was really a fun idea that I saw on the Bella's page was someone mentioned how much they love these flowers. And just know there's going to be a lot more flower type blocks coming your way because of the theme of the quilt. But they're all going to look a little different from each other. And someone mentioned how cute they thought it would look on a jean jacket. And I thought, yes, that would be darling on a jean jacket. So even January's design, put it along like the hem of a jean jacket or across the back of a jean jacket. Maybe you want to wait for a few more months when another flower block comes out and add that to it. There's lots of fun ideas that you can that can be done with this mystery quilt, but in a sense, it's mystery blocks, right? Now, it is not too late to join, okay? So if you want to join, we're going to put a link here to find out more about this mystery quilt and all the shops. You're going to have a list of shops who are participating in it. If your local shop is not participating in it or maybe doesn't know about it, let them know. Say, hey, I would love to do this through you. And if and Kimberbell has told me it's not too late. So if you want to have, your people call our people, we're good, right? We can make that happen, no problem. But if your shop's not participating in it, you don't live near a shop that's participating in it, or even live near a quilt shop, you can do this virtually online through a quilt shop, because it's exclusive for them, through a quilt shop that's hosting this. All right. So very, very excited about it. Again, it's called the Wallflower Mystery Quilt Digital Dealer Exclusives for Kimberbell 2025. That's what you're going to be looking for. All right. Okay. Very, very cool. And these shops can do classes online. They can do them in store, all the things. All right. So if you haven't signed up yet, try to find one today, because then you can get started on it right away. And I can't wait to see your creations. All right. So another thing that's exclusive to the shops that's coming out in like a week and a half, I think it's like the 17th of January, is the brand new Stitchin Rewind 80s edition Kimberbell event. Oh my goodness. How many of you have signed up for this already? Yes, let me pull up a picture here just to remind you. Oh, real quick before I do that, here's a picture of the mystery quilt. What? Yes, we're mean like that, guys. It is a mystery after all, and so we faded it out there. But you can see some up-close images of that quilting. And do you see over there on the right-hand side, the little ladybug quilting and the grass and the flowers? Oh, yeah, it's pretty stinking cute. And it's yours exclusively through signing up with a quilt shop. Okay, now back to Stitchin Rewind, guys. This is coming up in less than 2 weeks. 80s edition. It is a one-day event. Now, remember when I was gone, it was right before Christmas, and my friends Cassie and Deanna and Ginger came on and they took over What's New Wednesday. I know they talked about the 80s event during that time, and they also gave one of those away, which is really, really cool. So if you missed that, though, I want to remind you that, again, it's not too late to sign up with a shop who is hosting this either in their store or virtually. And you may have been a child of the 80s. You may have been a mother of the 80s. You may have just lived life in the 80s, right? No matter what, I think we all have some fun memories of the 80s. And this event will take you right back no matter what stage of life you were in. So let's take a look at this video. I think they probably played it that day, but we got to take a look at it again. It is just too good. And you'll notice some more friends from Kimberbell. You're going to see Callie and Jenny and Ginger in this one. And it might just take you back to how commercials were done in the 80s. Let's take a look at what you're going to be making at the Stitchin Rewind event 80s edition, coming up here in just less than 2 weeks.
Hi everyone, I'm Ginger, and this is Jenny, and this is Callie, and together we are Stitchin Rewind 80s edition! At this Kimberbell event, we're going to be stitching some totally awesome projects straight from the best decade, the 80s. First off, we're going to be mixing up some radical tunes as we stitch out our mixtape zipper pouch. Perfect to hold all those awesome neon threads. And stick around because we're totally gonna party with our strawberry gift bag. Perfect for storing everything strawberry, like gummies, perfume, and lip gloss. Yummy!
And finally, don't worry, choose happy. We're stitching a totally tubular patch you can add to your favorite jelly tote. It's awesome.
So what are you waiting for? The 90s? Sign up at your local quilt shop and join the party.
But wait, there's more.
No way!
Yes way! When you buy $100 worth of Kimberbell product at our bodacious party, you can get the Kimberbell bonus CD for free.
I want my bonus CD.
So what are you waiting for? Just dial 867-5309. And when that doesn't work, go to kimberbell.com or your local quilt shop.
We're stitching to the 80s with Stitchin Rewind at Kimberbell. Woo!
Is anyone laughing like I am? Oh my gosh. I've watched that video several times. Okay, let's just be honest. I've watched it probably a dozen times because every time I watch it, I see something different that just makes me laugh. Yes, Roxana, you caught that one, didn't you? She says, haha, 8675309. If you know, you know, right? Yeah, really, really fun stuff. I had to laugh when Callie said another funny line, like, what are you waiting for? The 90s? I don't know. You guys, you killed it. You three, you killed that video. Anyway, but yes, you saw the designs that are going to be in there. I have a feeling that if you're taking this at a local quilt shop or even online, they're going to have a lot of fun 80s kind of themes going on. Hey, maybe like wear your best fluorescents. I don't know. Just have a whole lot of fun. Maybe, you know, there should be a hair contest. Who sprayed the most Aquanet in their hair and got the hair the highest, right? Oh my gosh, so many fun themes about the 80s. It's crazy that our kids these days are now like, oh, we're going to go to an 80s party. And I'm like, I probably still have clothes in my closet from that time, right? Go shop mom's closet. Anyway, it does bring back a lot of fun memories, I think, for a whole lot of us. Again, whatever stage in life you were in, let it be a fun reminder of that time. But did you see the cute jelly tote? That comes in your kit. Like your kit is packaged in the cute jelly tote. Who had jelly totes? Who had jelly shoes? Jelly everything, right? Yeah, I sure did. So we had that, and we had the neon colors. We had strawberry shortcake. If you collected strawberry shortcake back then, tell me. Or if you could bought that for your kids during that time, tell me. You guys, I can remember, like, you say strawberry shortcake, I can smell it. Like right now, I can smell strawberry shortcake in my head, right? Because it had that very distinct smell. So we didn't do strawberry shortcake, but we did a little nod to strawberry shortcake because 80s, right? With a little strawberry little bag. I thought that little pouch, I thought that was so cute that you can undo, you can put little trinkets and treats in there for your loved ones. You could just do a whole bowl full of these little strawberries and just have them to decorate your kitchen. Yeah. Oh, Marcella, she says, yeah, I had the jelly shoes. She said they were comfortable. Yeah. And until Marcella, like you'd get just like a little blister sometimes with those jelly shoes. Did anyone get that too? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so fun. Did any of you like collect the little buttons for the different rock groups and stuff that were going on there? Or is that just me and Michael Jackson? I don't know. I loved it all. I loved it all. So anyway, we hope that'll be a fun throwback for you guys and make some really cute projects along the way too. Now, one of the things you're going to learn that might be new to you is patches, and patches were also a really big deal back then. So you're going to be using patches and a new Kimberbell stabilizer product to make those patches. So anyway, it starts shops can start hosting January 17th. So you know what we're going to do for a giveaway today? you can win your way to an event. Now, I know a couple weeks ago they did a win your way when Cassie and Tiana and Ginger talked about this, but I thought, why not do another win your way to it so that even more people have a chance to go to this event on us. So if you have already purchased your ticket to go to a Kimberbell event, again, online or in store, if you've already done that, I would say go ahead. If you haven't done it, do it. And if you have done it, we will reimburse you or your shop. We'll work it out with your shop. Let's say that. We'll work it out with your shop so that you can go to that at no charge. We're going to take care of that for you. Okay. We're going to pay your shop to take care of that for you. Okay. And then if you haven't signed up yet, then this might be a chance also to win your way. Now, if you were with me at the beginning and you saw Kris come on, you heard what she said. She didn't even know we were giving away this big of a prize. And she said, Kim, whatever you're doing for your giveaway today, you need to up it. So, all right, Kris, I'll up it. So 2 people are going to win their way to this Kimberbell event. All right. So you just tell us if you win, you'll tell us who you want to do it through, and then we will work it out with the shop to cover your cost of that event. Sound good? All right. So how can you win? Let's do this. I told you some of my favorite memories from the 80s. You let me know some of yours. Let us know in the comments here on this video, whether you're looking at it on YouTube or Facebook. We're going to choose 2 winners to win their way to the Kimberbell Stitchin Rewind 80s edition event. And this is a great opportunity for you to learn new things, to come together with other like-minded people that love machine embroidery. Maybe machine embroidery is going to be new to you and you're thinking, hey, this would be a lot of fun to just learn what it's all about before I even buy an embroidery machine, right? You might be able to work something out with your local shop to try out one of their machines. So lots of ways to do this. Let us know in the comments. Oh my gosh, you guys are bringing up the best memories for me. The mixed tapes, are you kidding me? Yeah, and remember, one of the projects are these cute zipper pouches that looks like a mixed tape. I thought that was so fun. Jill, she said Punky Brewster. Punky Brewster, do you guys remember that? You guys, do you have another 2 hours we could just talk about the 80s? Because I got all day. Oh, yes. Heather Marie, my friend, she says she loved being dropped off at the roller rink. Oh, yes. I did too. Hey, and one of the bonus projects is they're all, I saw someone ask about the bonus projects. They are all, I think I've got a picture of it, extra patches that you can make. And one of them is a roller skate. Let me pull up a few more images. I forgot I've got these. Here we go. Okay, so this is, again, Stitchin Rewind 80s edition. Here's the projects you're making. Look at that fun zipper pouch. Are you kidding me? And then you actually have a few different choices for how you want to name your mixtape. So there's You Totally Rock, and there's a few other choices you can make on personalizing that. And then you can see the little strawberry pouch that's inside that little strawberry basket there. The basket's not with it, but the strawberry pouch is. And then, of course, you're going to be able to do some patches in there. And your event comes with a rad jelly tote, like you see Ginger there with it. This is what the bonus CD looks like. Now, your tote that you're getting in the event, I hope I'm remembering this right. I think you get that lavender, that pretty lavender tote. But if you want to buy more of those totes, we're going to have some blue ones in the pop-up shop. I should say your shop is going to have some blue ones there. And these are the extra designs from the bonus CD to make even more patches. So there you go. Who wants to win their way to this event? We're going to give 2 of them away, and just let us know in the comments a favorite memory of the 80s, right? So there you go. Now, one other note to just briefly mention. about giveaways is that when we announce this we usually do it on Friday morning. So again, we'll do that this Friday morning. We will actually, instead of you contacting us through like a DM or whatever, or calling us, we actually are going to be a little bit more efficient by having a form that you fill out if you are the winner. So we'll put a link to that form when the winners are announced, but it makes it really easy for both you and us to get your information and make sure you get what you won each week on What's New Wednesday. So just watch for that. If you are a winner this Friday, there will just be a quick little form you'll fill out to let us know your information, and we can get your prize to you right away. All right. Yeah. Lots of people saying Cabbage Patch Kids. Oh yes. That was a biggie for me too. And my mom, she was looking for those Cabbage Patch dolls for us. Lots of mixed tapes. Hey, Erin says her son was born. Yeah, that is a big deal. You remember the 80s well, don't you, Erin? Pretty awesome. Leg warmers. Oh, yes. Hey, does anyone still have those leg warmers? Wear them to your event. I dare you. I think that would be so cool. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's all for today. We kind of ran over our 11 o'clock hour, but hey, why not? Look, we're just having fun, right? I hope you have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.